All right. So now we are estimating to subtract multi-digit numbers. So it's going to be the same thing as adding. And I'd like to think that by this point, we've learned that when a teacher gives you a topic for addition and a topic for subtraction, like if they give you homework for addition and homework for subtraction, they've given you the same homework twice. And hopefully that makes it a little bit easier, a little bit less, I don't know, awful, I suppose. Anyway, estimating to subtract multi-digit whole numbers. 185 minus 98. So again, when I see 185, I round to either 190 or 200. Let's say 190. Let's zoom in so it's easier to see. And 98, not obviously, I suppose, 98 is very, very close to 100. So in my mind, I'm going, that's 190 minus 100 should be about 90. That's what my mind thinks. That's where my mind goes. So let's see. I said 190 minus, so that means it's either 100 or 70. 100 is the closer of the two, so I choose that one. This is frustrating for a lot of students, and I know that a lot of students have, in fact, it's one of the memes that I've seen going around on Facebook, where a student does an addition problem exactly and gets marked down because they were told to estimate, and it was one of those things that was shown to be stupid and absurd. But again, in real life, and that's what we want, right? We want math for real life. In real life, you're not always going to go all the way out to every single digit or decimal, right? That's not the way real life works. So the ability to say it's about this much and not always precisely exactly add or subtract every single little tiny digit, that is a skill that is just as necessary as being able to use a calculator to get a perfect answer. 991 is about 1,000. 74 is about 80. So 1,000 minus 80 would be 920. The closest one to what I thought it was is 925. There will be times when a student will think, no, my estimate was better than what Khan Academy's answer is, and that's probably valid. There are some times when it's not obvious which way you're supposed to go, and sometimes two of the answers are really close, and I don't really have any good strategies for that, I'm afraid. Go with your gut, go with the one that is closest to what you initially thought it was going to be. And in fact, that is a really good time to talk about these sort of multiple choice questions again. When you are taking multiple choice questions, whether it's on Khan Academy or whether it's on an exam or whether it's on, the SAT, if and when they bring that piece of crap back, it's important to be able to get an answer or at least an idea of an answer before you look at the answers that are provided. And the reason for that is because they will include answers that are intended to trick you a lot of the time. It's one of the reasons that I dislike the SAT is because they specifically put in problems that are designed to take advantage of common misconceptions. And it bothers me, and that's an entirely different thing. We are estimating 930-ish minus 900-ish gives me probably about 30 to 50, maybe, is what I'm thinking. And then I'm going to scroll down and see, I said 30 to 50. Oh, well, 40 is right in between what I thought it was going to be. And that's our answer. 589 minus 346. So that's about... It's about 590, but I'm going to go all the way up to 600. It's about 600 minus 350. So 600 minus 350 would be 250, right? And again, the closest one is 240, and that's that. Estimation is a very important skill, and it needs to be practiced just like any other skill. It's not always necessary to add and subtract every single every single tiny little digit.